We'll start NFL with this right here.
Yeah, I'm filing a report on Monday morning to HR. We'll talk about
Every
this later.
team's playoff run since 2000, right? So the two green teams got the last two things, but the one that I wanted to talk about was the Cowboys. They are NFC Division Round. That is the longest playoff run that they have done since 2000. That's 25 years.
Texans too.
Like, is that not crazy? And they're supposed to be America's team?
No, the America's team is propaganda.
I hate that
90s,
you say
bro.
that. Yeah, I hate that this nigga always saying America's team.
Because they still use it. Where's it come from, Rick?
It's propaganda from the 90s, bro.
Nah, they def still use it, but
I mean, they still use it.
I hate that a nigga that I know says it though. That's why.
No, but it's true though. And then to be completely honest, we're where does
the history come from? Explain if you know, because I don't know.
The Patriots are not that unbelievably far behind this situation, to be honest, because we've been
25 years, bro.
We had a 20-year run. We had a 20-year run, right,
bro? But 25 years, bro. They haven't got past the division round, Rick. In 25 years,
we
ain't talking playoffs. We're talking about division rounds, nigga.
Yeah.
So the argument is the argument is like success versus trash. Like having success and then not having success.
But over a long period of time, like it's like like you get
but they won a lot in the 90s. They won a lot, and then they've been trashed since. And that's the situation. They're still holding on to like the America's team shit is from the 90s, bro.
Okay.
It's from when they won all the Super Bowls.
Oh, okay.
That's the situation with
when T.O.
the Cowboys.
was standing in front of the star like this. Like
no, not even that. No, when and Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman, that's when it was from. And they had like a stretch where they were the best team in the league in every year. And anytime they didn't win the chip, it was like a big deal.
Okay. Makes sense.
And they've been hanging on to that for a long time, and it's an embarrassing run, to be honest. Like
that's what it's embarrassing. I looked at this, I was like, what the fuck, nigga? Since 2000?
But that's where it comes from. It's like some of these other teams. Like you look at pick a team off that list. You pick Detroit. Pick Jacksonville.
But they went to NFC title game. They went to NFC title game though. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm saying they never won. They never won.
I understand that, right? Like not winning. Winning is very hard. But 25 years. Yeah. But so I think I just wanted to segue about this. Like so.
Is that
This is Pickens and CD. Yeah. Like
it's gonna be tough to start. You couldn't stop CD anyway when it was just CD. So now you got Pickens out there. And then you move Brandon Cooks to 3. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Okay.
They go crazy this year.
You know one of the teams that one of the teams that is suited for that though is us.
I'm not doing this right now.
Teams that have two like cornerbacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta have 2 elite cornerbacks because when you play against them, you're gonna have to pick like who you're gonna put on CD.
Yep.
And then you're basically gonna have to try to take CD out the game, and then have Pickens be the focal point, and you're gonna put your second cornerback on Pickens, and then that's gonna be a whole situation. It's gonna be tough, bro. It's really gonna be tough. And Dak, as much as Dak gets slandered, he can still sling the rock, bro. Like he can.
I seen a clip of Milton slinging the rock the other day too, bro. Like he did another one, like Jules brought up a couple weeks ago, but he threw like another 70-yard bomb the other day, like on the money.
Yo, he can sling the rock, bro. So this is an interesting situation, and I mean, it's anytime you add a player like Pickens was kind of under the radar a little bit, but he's a good player. He's a good player. He catches the ball. He got he's got the skills to be a great number 2. And he was kind of operating as the number one. So you put him behind arguably the best or a top 3 receiver in the league. That's a dangerous duo right there. So I'm excited to see what they do. And I think that Pickens is gonna have a lot of opportunities to really show what he can do.
Yo, he's
Right.
on my draft board, just to let y'all niggas know.
I think this is the best role for him. I think this is his natural role. Is the 1B.
Okay.
Speaking of talent, though, did y'all see Joe Milton? Like,
I literally just said that. I just showed that. I mean, I didn't show that, but I just said that though. But so yeah, no, break it down.
Nah, you saw that though, right? That boy.
Yo, but
he filthy.
That was actually my next question.
Play a different position.
I was gonna say that was gonna be like one of my questions. Rick kind of answered it a little bit, but like, how much time is Dallas have left with Dak? Like, is it like if he fucks up?
Left. This is the last season left. That's
Stop it. How much money they owe him, bro?
It doesn't matter, bro. You think Dallas gives a fuck about that? Big Texas? You think Jerry Jones gives a fuck about that?
I do. I 100% do.
You know what? Honestly, I do think he thinks he gives a fuck, but he's petty enough to not, though. Like, he's petty enough to overlook that. Keep it moving, bro.
No.
The only reason Dak is there right now is because they ended up paying him. They overvalue him. They overvalue him, and they overvalue him. So, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with him? They overvalue him. So, no one's valuing. The league doesn't value him the way Dallas does, though. Like, so they couldn't move him in if they wanted to.
But everybody pays their quarterback. That's how it works now. Look at Brock Purdy.
For sure.
Bro.
But you saw how long it took for Dak to. That was a whole big debacle. Like,
yeah, because they weren't sure if they wanted to give him what he was commanding, bro, in the free agency. So, but they did.
Do you think that hamstring injury that he suffered, towards the end of the season, do you think that was just one of those like, let's chalk the season, or do you think he was really hurt?
I think he was hurt. I think he was hurt.
I think he chalked the season.
I think it was two factors with that. Like, yeah, he got hurt, and that the defense couldn't stop nothing. It was two factors to that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it was. I don't think it was as hurt. They made it seem like he almost tore his hamstring, basically, like by the injury report. So it's like I don't think it was to that extent. I think it was more like, oh, you have like a little quad strain. We all know that's very common, especially football. Like, you got a little quad strain. All right, let's chalk the season. It's GG's.
No, I'm not gonna say it was just like that. I will say he probably did suffer an injury, and probably the timetable that he needed to heal from that injury, and how was that team is like, is it worth it to put him? Nah.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen Dallas make those type of decisions where they're like, oh, is it worth playing? Because the thing is if it wasn't worth playing Dak, why would it be worth playing CeeDee Lamb the whole time?
No, but see, this is the thing. Dak got his money.
But they played CeeDee Lamb the whole time after that, though.
See, but now this is where I feel like it came down to the players. Dak probably was like, I'm not risking it. I got my bread. I'm not risking it.
I don't know. Niggas making that type of decision is nasty, but that's Dallas for you, nigga. If that's the case, whatever. That's Dallas for you. Fuck them.
Diva Central.